It is February the 9th, 2023. About 30 minutes ago, Imani started making noise in his sleep. And as a spiritual practitioner, I didn't know anyone was outside. We've been keeping this window open. And it looks to be a black male right here at the window. Imani was making noise in his sleep. And as a spiritual practitioner, I was telling Imani to wake up and say a prayer over himself for protection, because there's no I know with a spiritual sight, with a spiritual eye, that unclean, unnatural, abomination spirits and every offspring that comes from them are being killed and destroyed, but you got to protect yourself. So I thought it was odd, because after I say this, and that, like many times when I say this or start speaking about spirituality, either someone closed the door across the hall, like they're somewhere close. I mean, literally close the door. The water is being turned on and off still. It sounds like in room 118. Or I hear someone close the door outside. And just now, as I was reading the reply of the EEOC, I decided to look out here, and there is a male out here. And once again, I'm on Arrington-Bey, Islam Memorial American Nation Family, Sheikh Dwayne Baffle Bay. It is February the 9th, 2023. It is 6:31. Sound like before, as I was getting my tablet, he said brother. It's 6:31 a.m. So what? Imani was sleeping. He's resting, and he started making noises in his sleep. Not only that, my genitals were attacked in my sleep. I was sleeping so hard last night, I maybe woke up for a moment and I slept right through it. And when I say genitals attacked, that means I was sleeping and spiritually, an unclean spirit, which as a spiritual practitioner, I have experienced a lot of experiences spiritually. And you being a medium, Sheikh Dwayne Baffle Bay, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And many more that are in our nation, for we are very majestic, celestial, divine beings. We know exactly when we speak of spirituality, we know what we're talking about. So I find it so odd because, like I said, as soon as I start speaking about how because I'm thinking on the spiritual plane and spirituality, also in time. Everything's connected, so things can happen on a physical plane too. I just find it very odd, as I was speaking about this, waking Imani up about how these unclean, unnatural spirits are being killed and destroyed. But until it happens, Imani Gray Bay, you need to protect yourself. I kept hearing the door over here, so there's a door. See, that's the lobby, closed. So it's like someone was outside while Imani was making noise in his sleep. And then and the reason I'm saying this, because like so many times, it seemed like when I definitely speak of in reference to unclean, unnatural spirits at Extended Stay America being killed and destroyed, abomination spirits, someone seemed to be very, very close to the window, or someone closed and opened the door, or somebody is turning on and off the water sometimes, especially in the middle of the night after I wake up from a dream. So I just find it odd. I don't know who this person is. It is cold outside, not that cold, but definitely as soon as I woke Imani up, because he was making noise in his sleep, I was hearing African American accents and Spanish speaking accent very close and around the room. African American male and female accents and Spanish speaking like accent. I know it's the same Spanish speaking. Usually when Imani start making noise in his sleep, those are the accents I hear very close and around the room. I'm not accusing this person. I'm just saying this is the sequence of events. Imani was making noise in his sleep. Earlier, while I was sleeping, my genitals were attacked, but I was sleeping so hard, I woke up for a moment and I went back to sleep. It's like I was sleeping so hard because I've been doing so much lately, in addition to my average task during the day. So I slept right through it. There's the door. As soon as I woke up and told Imani to say a prayer, and I said, because in my spiritual eye, I know how Allah works, the spirits of Allah. And many, Allah is complex, and when something is outside of natural law, it's just a matter of time. The spirits of Allah kill and destroy them. So, because everything has been, is in natural law, which is freedom. So anything that's outside of natural law is going against everything that has always been, that is, of natural law. So in my thoughts, so as I giving money, encouraged to pray, because I know anything that's unclean, unnatural, and abomination is going to be killed and destroyed. The TV is on across in the lobby. I don't know if you can see that, but the TV is on. Imani and I, we don't watch TV. Someone closed the door at the right here, and then I tried. Imani went back to sleep. Then he woke up again. Woke him up again because he started to make noise in his sleep. Okay, and I didn't think anyone was out there, but I did hear the door close outside, because you can hear right here. If I pray, if somebody's trying to record, because many times I notice in Annapolis, some of the citizens say therapy, especially when I start tweeting about unclean, unnatural, abomination spirits or something like that. I can't, or not even tweeting. They just, I mean, at Extended Stay America, they, and I've heard out when I'm walking saying therapist and doctor. They keep using the word doctor. So, oh, and this, okay, she also, I see her many times walking her dog. So I don't know who, I just see her around here. I don't know her name, but she used to, when it was warmer and I had the windows open, she would be out there talking very loud. So I don't know who she is, but nonetheless, so if you're trying to prove someone is mentally ill, okay, because you have researched their family history and seen how the doctors have diagnosed members of their family of being mentally ill. And not only that, you may be trying to demonstrate how they could be a threat to society because of the words they speak or mentally ill. What would you do if you are trying to record them after a situation happened that can cause them to articulate in a unhealthy manner? So this is where the power of truth comes in, because spiritual planes, and mental planes have always been there, always is. So this is where the power of natural law also comes in. So I think, I'm not accusing this person, that's this black male that's here, but I think many unclean, unnatural, abomination spirits, I know, have gotten away with doing horrendous criminal acts, horrendous acts of murder, rape, and other sadistic acts for so long that they think actually they're going to be able to do it for the rest of eternity. But I'm a sign. I am a sign. And so what I know, and what many spiritual texts say, their time is short and ending. So all we have to do is continue. Have belief, faith, and fruition. Their time is short and ending. And there's nothing they can do to stop it. I am definitely that sign that that's what's happening. So I'm not accusing this person. I'm just giving you a sequence of events. This is definitely a black male here smoking a cigarette outside the window, and he might have a cell phone, who knows. He just walked back inside. I'm just giving you a sequence of events of what I experienced. I didn't see his face, but he's definitely a black male. And this has happened so many times. Even seeing Melissa, which I didn't know she was the district manager. I mean, she comes out. I'm not accusing her, but she comes out with her cell phone and start coughing, and talking, and walking in front of the window with her cell phone to her ear. And I think that's odd. It's so odd. So many times when in reference to if, for example, when I was speaking to the EEOC about my case. I mean, I just thought it was, I mean, this is like, I don't believe in coincidence. Everything is spiritual. So she might not see anything spiritual about what she's doing, but me, I'm a spiritual. I look beyond what's on the physical plane. So I'm not. That's how I don't accuse that which I see on the physical plane, but yet be able to think on a spiritual level. But many times, Melissa, who I didn't know she was the district manager. So Jen is the general manager. I mean, both of them come out sometimes, whether drinking coffee and smoking a cigarette and talking. But Melissa comes out quite a bit, and has been in the past, and different and odd times. And I'm just like, gosh, this is odd. Just as odd and different in reference to spiritual plane, mental planes, and so forth, Islam. But yes, I do believe and I know there are those that know about the spiritual plane and manipulate the spiritual mental planes and have done it for a while and made profit from it. Sex trafficking and other, and I'm not accusing Melissa or anybody unless they admit to it, but definitely it does exist. So anyway, excuse how I look. I'm about to drink coffee and get ready to go earn money at Burger King. It's 6:42 a.m. And let me see. I don't think I can show anything else.